Yo guys, welcome back to another video. To be exact, it's another stream clips episode which covers three streams after the Valentine's stream, I believe. Yeah, so after the Valentine's stream, I didn't really make highlights of it. So here we are. I'm gonna cover everything from the main information and those kinds of stuff. So stick to the end of the video. So the stream 3 weeks ago from now, pretty much that covers everything you suggest to the future of the game, like what features or what kind of like content you want to see in the future. I didn't really cover everything inside the stream, but just I just highlighted some of the things that are going to come in the near future. Like I said, like everything will be linked in the description below, so if you want to check the streams, go ahead and do so. Alright, here are the clips.
Can we add more slots to trading? I think it's possible. Yeah, I don't see any reasons why we wouldn't do that in the future. I don't know. Maybe we should add that possibility that if you have VIP active, then you would have 8 slots or something like that. What do you think about such a feature? Because I think that the VIP is a little bit underrated. It definitely needs some buffs and that kind of thing. So whenever you get VIP, it's actually like a really big deal. Yeah, increase the limit of players who can join a world and increase the friend list limit. I think this is only a matter of time in the end, as the devices get better. In the whole wide world, then the player limit size can go up. It's also like the amount of memory your device has a lot to do with this. Probably if we at some point drop all the support for any device that has less than 2 gigabytes of RAM, we might be able to do this, so RAM memory, but that would remove a lot of players from being able to play the game. So yeah, it requires the memory from the devices, so RAM memory. I also think that maybe we should do login bonuses. So if you, let's say, log in 7 days in a row, you would get an extra prize or something. I don't know, 1 day of VIP if you log in 7 days in a row or something like that, to keep the roll going or something like that. How would you say that? But yeah. Lolol donated $1. Thank you very much. Make clover spawn every full hour. This would... I don't like this sound. Let's change the music. This would make the events way more fun and engaging and not just AFK waiting for them to spawn. Maybe it's a thing I should talk to the other developers about it, but I am not promising that we're gonna change it. Like, I can't really promise that. Any updates on the influencer program, Mr. Soldier Man? Not at the moment, like actual ones. It's being developed, at least right now. I just had a conversation with the person who is doing some suggestions related to that, and working on it, and will be working on it in the future. I gave her the initiative, so to speak, to develop it and like suggest some ideas and thoughts that she has on that. So I'm waiting for her to finish up all the different elements and what she is thinking that it should incorporate, and then we're gonna choose and decide what we're gonna do with it.
And then the second stream 2 weeks ago covers about pretty much how Jake wanted to remove an idea, basically to remove the drop and the trade feature, and how it the viewers will react, how would the players react, and pretty much let's just say it's a horrible idea. And now I would say no, and no, and no. You have a low player base, and do not remove this feature. anytime soon in the future. But yeah, here are the clips.
Are you really gonna remove the drop feature in the game? Well, at least currently we don't have any plans to do that, but just some ideas and maybe just thoughts that might be like throwing around during live stream to also see your reaction and your thoughts about things like that. So we like can. So I can see, like, would you be up for an idea like that? So should we even think about it? Or should we just, like, forget about it altogether? Okay, don't remove the drop feature. What about whales with items dropped in it? Well, removing drop feature you, of course, can then collect still. Also, most scams aren't even drop games. Mannequin scams and trade scams, stress scams. Yeah, okay, so we just remove the trade feature altogether. So, yeah, no more drop feature in the game, no more trade feature in the game, except through Pixelworlds Exchange. So PWE would be the only way to trade items. Yeah, that basically fixes everything. I'm fine with Pixelworlds Exchange being only option. Well, actually, some games have done it like that. Personally, I play right now. I play a lot of Black Desert Online on my free time when I don't play Pixelworlds or develop the game or anything. So I play Black Desert Online from time to time again. Because Cookie likes it. And there, actually, you can't trade in any other way than through Marketplace. So it is an option to do it like that. It's a Korean MMO, but yeah.
And then the last stream, which is this week's Thursday stream, which basically covers the auction, how they would want to auction off confiscated worlds they own from like the beginning of the game until right now. So pretty much Jake and the viewers discussed about that, and in that stream we got an official confirmation of what the next update and probably when is the next update is. So here we go.
The next update is going to be the St. Patrick's Day update, and it will also have the Easter update inside of it. And then we will go into 2 months. Of course, the events and everything will happen inside the game. But then the next update is going to be, well, of course, the one that I was just talking about that comes in like a few weeks in March. But then the next update, we will skip April altogether, and then the next update will be in May. And that will be a big update. We have already started working on it and planning on it and everything, and that will be a big thing coming. I won't be talking about it, at least not yet, but yes, I will at some point talk about it. But that comes in May. We have already started building on it, but we are also waiting. Yeah.
Alright, so there won't be an Easter update because the Easter update is just basically built in to the St. Patrick's update. Probably April 1st, and the Easter event just pops out, and just the boosters and those kinds of stuff. Of course, St. Patrick's will start when the update's live, and I don't know when it's gonna be live. But I'm assuming it's gonna be on the first week or the second week of March. I'm assuming that. But yeah, on the Easter update, we won't get another update on Easter because the Easter update is just basically built in to the St. Patrick's update. And the next update, which is probably 2 months from now. Now that update is gonna be the huge update that Jake has been talking about since the beginning of the year, pretty much. And I'm really excited to see what it is about, and Jake hasn't really been telling us what is the theme, like what is just the general kind of like feature or those kinds of stuff. But literally Jake says like this changes everything, that's it. Like changes everything to like the game. Now, as of the auction, kind of like auction to the worlds that has been confiscated. Now, I guess we won't be able to auction off every single world that Jake has been confiscating. For example, if you know Devi13 or Devs PW, a YouTuber, really famous, yeah. In the past, he hoarded a ton of Sweetheart swords, and if you want to know where are they now, it's on the world named Sweetheart Horde, I believe. I'm just gonna display it on the screen right now. And basically, there was like tons and tons of Sweetheart swords, and this is the reason why they won't auction off every single of the confiscated worlds. It's because like they can do something about the world. Just like a quick example for like the Devi13 case, I would say, if you actually remember from the Xmas calendar videos or just event in general, basically the main prize of like every single Jake's giveaway is pretty much the Sweetheart sword, and that's quite of a big advantage for Jake to just, oh, we don't need to add more items to the game, so why don't we just use this Sweetheart swords as our main grand prize, right? We don't need to bother adding more stuff inside of the game, so it could stay limited and we don't get to like add more items into the game. So yeah, there's nothing big on this 3 past streams except maybe like the news updates stuff and removing the trade and the drop feature, which I think it's kind of bad. If they would do it in the first place, it would just affect many players. And I guess that's just it for today's video. I mean, for today's stream clips episode. Let me know what you guys think about this auction worlds, or just this past 3 streams in general. Just leave the comments in the comment section down below, and I'll see you in the next episode. See ya!